Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. I'm glad you decided to join us to get this day started with a biblical perspective. So grab a cup of coffee and here we go. Okay, ladies, we're starting off today with a little bit of a cheesy one, which I was also surprised my dad kind of characterized the worthy walk in this cliche phrase, but we're going to go with it. A worthy walk is blooming where you are planted. Don't worry, that's the only cliche. I don't have any life is about dancing in the rain. After Jesus was resurrected, he addressed his disciples right before he ascended to heaven in Acts 1, 7-8. But you'll receive the power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you'll be my witness in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and the ends of the earth. Our walk begins in our own Jerusalem, then extends to Judea, Samaria, and the most remote parts of the world. You have the capacity to grow in your worthy walk by making the most of your Jerusalem and then see where it takes you. What does that look like to you? Where is your Jerusalem and who is it filled with? Maybe it's tiny humans and their friends' mothers. Maybe a new workout class you're going to. Maybe a new small group. Maybe it's the checkout girl at your friendly neighborhood Kroger or Aldi or Fresh Market. Maybe your daily morning barista. Wherever your Jerusalem is, and whoever is there with you, can be impacted by you or utilized to grow in your Christ-likeness through having an intentional worthy walk. I think we can all agree that our 2023 lifestyle and culture consists of people buzzing around like unsupervised children high on Halloween candy and 7-Eleven Slurpees, staring at mini TV screens and trying to keep up with what they see. We spend time on that really life-altering and impactful social media post while trying to keep up with the best deals filling our inboxes in order to create the most photogenic hobbies and not forgetting to take a moment to hashtag self-care, which is really more of just investing in vanity and justifying a day of being unproductive and a little lazy. And it's really, really easy to get caught up in that rhythm of life. With all this content yakking at us all day long, how do you feel by the end? Do you feel exhausted, washed up, empty? I know sometimes I do. And we bring a lot of this upon ourselves through social media addiction, which, don't worry, I will resist getting into. But to my point, there are some days we really all feel like this. So, just as consumed as the world is with itself, it gives us an equal opportunity to make an impact through something very small. According to Google, which I actually agree with this definition, so surprise, there's a first time for everything. A thoughtful person leaves you with a sense of having a deeper bond and connection, who puts him or herself in your shoes and tries more to put meaningful actions behind kind words. I would definitely say in 2023, the whole world could use a little more of that, especially from Christians. How much would it mean to someone in your Jerusalem to receive a thoughtful gift, act, or word from you? Is there anyone who the Holy Spirit has brought to mind that you think of? Someone who maybe needs to feel valued, or special, or important? Another definition of thoughtfulness is being absorbed in thought. Other words for absorbed, which I thought was cool, that was in this definition, are captivated, immersed, and involved. Our walk begins by blooming where we are planted in our own Jerusalem. We should be absorbed in, captivated by, and immersed in the place we are and in the season of life we are in. How else will we bloom where we are planted? Don't we all want to bloom like a really pretty rose or an amazing zucchini that will make delicious zucchini bread? Well, whatever you want to bloom into, whatever it is, we should be absorbed in, captivated by, and immersed in the place we are and in the season of life we are in. We need to look up from our mini TV screens and look around and be intentional and make time to be thoughtful. So while we're all taking inventory within our own Jerusalems, I'll leave you with a verse the Lord brought to my mind. It happens to have been our family verse, which was recited to me many times growing up. Moms, you can make a note of this. Philippians 2, 3-4. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you not only look on his own interests, but also upon the interests of others. So take a moment to reflect today. Is your worthy walk allowing you to bloom where you are planted? What is one practical action you can do today to be thoughtful towards someone? And do you count others more significant than yourselves? Are you looking upon not only your own interests, but also upon the interests of others? Thanks for listening, friends. I hope you have fabulous Mondays, and I'll talk to you soon.